Court does call the case of the People's State of Michigan versus Martin Gray.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Graham, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Sir, I fired her, sir. Represent me. I would like not to have this counsel represent me.
If I may, Your Honor, when I did speak with Mr. Graham this morning, after our discussion, he did state he did intend to proceed unrepresented today and without me as his counsel.
Are you going to, what's your basis, sir?
I looked in the law library on things that would get me off, Your Honor. However, no matter how much information that I gave anyone, my defender did not look into anything that would fight on my behalf. So if I was given time or just an accurate law library myself, I think I'd do better without them. They don't talk to me. She just came and talked to me for the first time, but 20 minutes ago. And I asked her, what did she plan on doing to help me? She said that you're going to follow the prosecutor's recommendations, and the prosecutor did this.
Prosecutor's recommendation. Prosecutor's not recommending anything.
Well,
so she couldn't have said that.
Not the prosecutor recommendations, the recommendations of the what was that, probation recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
So I say she don't have any fight for me, so I don't need someone that's supposed to fight for me. That
doesn't have any fight for you?
Oh man. No,
so out of all the people that she represents, it's just you.
No, it's not.
That's funny.
It's not just
well, do you want to represent yourself, or you want me to get you other counsel? Because Miss Pate, very talented attorney, so she doesn't have to waste her time with you. You want somebody else?
Yes, I use somebody.
You do somebody else? All right. Then, Miss Pate, you can file. I'll permit the public defender's office to withdraw. You can get, when you have time, and trying to do whatever I guess you don't do. What you can do is you can file the motion with the court or an order with the court and ask that the MAC office appoint counsel to represent it. There's no reason for you to waste your time. What date do we have for sentencing?
February 26th.
No, it's gonna probably take longer than that. So give me a March 12th. March 12th? All right. And I'll adjourn the sentencing to March 12th, 2025 it's a 9.
Yes.
At 9 a.m. And public defender is permitted to withdraw. And again, Ms. Pate, get that order into me after you speak with the back office. Thank you.
Thank you.
Monday, I did one case.
And the first job you did.
No, it was one case. And all that happened.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Padawan Thompson. Please state your name for the record.
Christina Padawan Thompson.
Okay.
We are here for sentencing. We did review the pre-sentence report. We don't have any changes. We do ask that you adopt the recommendation.
Ma'am, is there anything you'd like to tell the court before I impose sentence? And I could tell you did because you came up with a bunch of papers.
Not a bunch, just that.
Just a couple. Okay. All right. Whatever you'd like to tell.
I don't have anything lengthy to say that I didn't already write down in my statement, but I just wanted to take the opportunity in person to say that I am embarrassed, regretful, and very sorry for what I did. It was an extraordinarily hard and painful time in my life. And although I know that doesn't excuse my behavior, I hope that it might offer at least a little insight into my mindset at the time of and the motivation, though still wrong, for my actions. That's all. See, not long.
What?
See, not long.
No, it's okay. You could have.
Thank you.
Could have said whatever you like. As I was reading through the report, one of the things doesn't make it right, but you were trying to do something for your kids, right? I mean, for your daughter particularly.
It was on her birthday. Yeah.
What?
It was literally on her birthday. Yeah.
And that's sometimes a struggle when somebody's sort of by themselves trying to do everything and get shocked and locked. Okay. So you figured out a way to do it. And maybe it wasn't, like you said, wasn't the best way to do it, but you find yourself in a circumstance where it's what you did. Okay. Sent to the court, I'll place you on 4 months prosecutor deferred sentence. You're to pay $480 fines and costs, $120 probation oversight fees. When do you think you can get that paid?
I had originally told, when I spoke to probation, that I could pay probably 200 today, but their dad didn't send any money for daycare last week, so I can probably only do 150 today.
How old are they?
2 and 5.
And you're doing everything by yourself? Have you gotten, is there support coming in for you? Or no.
I mean, the child support thing is filed, like I said. So we just haven't come to an agreement. I didn't know that you could file if you weren't divorced, but I've filed, so.
It's just it's inconsistent.
Yeah. But the actual child support order, it's not set yet, but it's been filed. Like I filed all the paperwork and all that.
So hold on. You filed all the paperwork. And there's not an order yet for.
Correct. I filed in November, but he's in New York. So.
Okay. And in between that time and now, are you getting support?
Yes, but not consistently. Like not last week or the 3 weeks before that.
And so coming up to today, you couldn't pay you told probation one thing. You had a child care bill in part because you're not getting support consistently to be able to pay that. And so you're juggling.
Yeah.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much do you have?
So today I thought 200, but I could probably do 150 for today.
How much was your child care bill that you take care of?
250
A week?
a week.
250.
Right now it's 250 a week, yeah, because my 5-year-old's in kindergarten.
So how about we do this? I'm going to reduce her cost to $230 cost. Pay 100. So what I did is kind of took off a week's child support cost that you have. All right. And so you pay 100. Pay 100 today, right? Do something else with the other 50. Ms. Polaire, I'm also going to waive the probation oversight fees. Pay the 230, 100 today, figure out when you can get the 130, 100 today, figure out when you can pay the other $130, okay?
Okay.
And Ms. Polaire will work with you so that you're not trying to struggle. There's to be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You're to complete a theft class within the next 60 days. You're to complete 25 hours of community service as directed by probation. You are not to go to any Walmart store in the state of Michigan. I will set a review hearing. That's to be held June 11th, 2025, 9 a.m. I'll order 90 days in jail suspended. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know we can't hug you, but if I could, I would hug you. Thank you very much.
You're not allowed. I'll tell you what. when they get out of school or wherever they are right now, just go home and hug those babies.
I promise I will. They're the best. They are the best.
All right. Take
Thank
care.
you very much.
This courtroom transcript captures two dramatically different cases that reveal the multifaceted nature of America's justice system, one highlighting a defendant's distrust in his legal representation and the other showcasing extraordinary judicial compassion toward a struggling single mother. The session begins with Martin Graham's case, where tension fills the courtroom immediately. Graham requests to dismiss his public defender, Natalie P., claiming she met with him for the first time just 20 minutes before the hearing and showed no intention to fight for him. He states she planned only to follow probation recommendations without investigating any defenses he researched in the law library. Despite providing information that could help his case, none of it was pursued. Graham believes he could do better, representing himself. The judge responds with subtle sarcasm, noting that out of all the public defender's clients, Graham seems to be the only one complaining. Despite defending the attorney as very talented, the judge respects Graham's right to choose his representation. Graham requests different counsel, and the judge permits the public defender's withdrawal, instructing him to file a motion for new representation through the MEC office. The sentencing gets rescheduled from February 26th to March 12th, 2025. The second case presents a powerful contrast. Christina Petal Thompson appears for sentencing on theft charges. She expresses deep remorse, explaining the theft occurred during an extraordinarily difficult period in her life. The judge discovers a heartbreaking detail Thompson committed: the theft on her daughter's birthday, desperately trying to provide something special for her child. Thompson is a single mother raising a 2-year-old and 5-year-old entirely alone. She had planned to pay $200 toward court costs but could only manage $150 because her children's father in New York failed to send childcare money. Her childcare costs $250 weekly, and despite filing for child support in November, no official order exists yet. She received support inconsistently nothing for 3 weeks before the hearing. In a remarkable display of empathy, the judge reduces Thompson's court costs from $480 to $230, explicitly stating this covers a week's work of childcare costs and completely waives the $120 probation oversight fees. Thompson must pay only $100 that day with a plan for the remaining $130. Her sentence includes 4 months deferred prosecution, a theft class, 25 hours of community service, and a ban from Michigan Walmarts. The most touching moment comes when Thompson says, "I know we can't hug you, but if I could, I would hug you." The judge responds warmly, "Go home and hug those babies." This exchange reminds us that justice can acknowledge both accountability and humanity. What's your take on this judge's compassionate approach? Did Martin Graham deserve new representation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to hear your perspective. If this story moved you, hit that like button, subscribe for more powerful courtroom cases, and turn on notifications so you never miss these incredible moments of justice in action.